Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to another auction update from Coins of the Realm, long-term channel friend and sponsor. They have another auction ending this weekend on May the 10th. The live bidding starts at 7 p.m. for auction number 98. If you don't know who Coins of the Realm auction houses are, they are a fantastic auction company with 0% buyer's premium. That's right, what you bid is what you pay with the exception of postage. And they have very competitive selling rates at 10%. So if you are a buyer or seller, then make sure you go and check out their links in the description box below. Go and register to their auction ahead of time. You can also get their app, which is really super easy to use and great because you can sit on the sofa and bid to your heart's content on some of the amazing coins that are coming up. And we're going to have a look at some of these in this auction. There are 77 lots. We're not going to look through every single one, but I'm going to see some of the highlights, tell you some of the coins that I'm interested in and going to be bidding on, and then plead with you not to outbid me on them because I really like them and would like to include them in my collection. But joking aside, there are some brilliant coins in here and you can see them at your leisure. Go and check out the links in the description. So, first thing I always do is check for sovereigns because I'm a sovereign nutter. I love sovereigns and there are some absolutely great ones in this auction. The prime suspect for my bidding attention is definitely this 1830. It is a really nice example of this particular coin, which is not the easiest coin to find. There are some very good descriptions of the conditions of all the coins on Coins of the Realm. This does have some light cleaning at some point in its history. So in terms of buying potentially to grade and move up the value curve, not necessarily a contender, but from a date run perspective, yes please. And in fact, this is the exact kind of coin that I like to target for my collection because with its history of a light bit of cleaning, the premium hopefully would be a little bit lower than if it were not cleaned and in perfect condition. It's pretty good wear and tear anyway on it, and it's got a really good rendition of the shield there. So beautiful coin. That is one I will definitely be bidding on. There are other great coins in here. We've got some of the reverse proof 2026 coins, which are amongst my favorites. The PF70s, really good coin. We've got the 1989 PF69. That might be a good opportunity for people to buy. I've just noticed that there's another coin that I might want to buy, but this is an 1831 in pretty damn good condition, if I do say so myself. It does anything else here. So good eye appeal with prominent details, both obverse and reverse. Closer inspection, there is some faint hairline scratches in the field. So it might be a attempt at some graffiti, although not obvious to the eye, but it may have been cleaned at an early stage of its existence. So again, might affect the grade a little bit. Certainly will affect grading, but might affect the price. We'll see. Too many good coins to look at. Right, let's keep going and have a look down. There's an 1837 that I might be bidding on as well. Goodness me, there's a lot of really nice coins in this collection. Sovereign-wise, though, you can see very well represented. I'm, by the way, filming this right at the start when the auction is made live, so some of these images will be coming up on their site at some point. But there's a lot of really cool pieces here. You can get some old Victoria sovereigns. There's some brand new memorial sovereigns, brand new sovereigns here as well. Some older proof sovereigns. These are always a really interesting one. If you can try and find ones that are in good enough condition to get graded and perhaps conserved, you can move them up the value curve quite nicely. And a lot of people are doing that at the moment. It's quite a popular thing. So that, I think, concludes the sovereign element, or PF61. 1937, that is a bucket list coin. Not going to be within my realms of affordability. I have no doubt that is going to go for a lot. Right, so let's now move on and have a look at other things that are not sovereign. There are a bunch of other interesting bits of silver from the Coronation 1953 and 1911 Coronation coins here. We've got some great engravers silvers. We've got a Queen's Beast completer proof PF70. Oh, that's one I might need to get for my PF70 collection. It's going to be an expensive auction, this one. I'll tell you what, it's a good job I'm also not collecting these effigy portrait coins because, again, with these being in PF70s, they would be on my radar to get. But fortunately, I've decided to give that one a miss. Really good series, though. This has caught my eye, though, when I was browsing through the auction. I didn't see this particular coin set when it came up live. Maybe it was like a mint mark exclusive with only 250 of these available, but that is pretty cool. A reverse frosted. I'm a big fan of the reverse frosted items, and these look pretty amazing indeed. So I'm sure that will not end around the 4,850 mark. I'm sure it'll go much higher. Right, what else we got on page 2? We've got more sovereigns. We've got some of the James Bond silver proofs. We've got some more silver proofs here. We've got proof 1 ounce Britannia. We've got an Olympic £5 coin, there's just something for everybody in this auction. We've even got some old US gold. Now these will be very interesting coins to have a look at. Those certainly, well, I mean, it's a difficult one. Pre-33 gold. This is very, very pre-33, of course. But these particular gold coins used to have humongous premiums on them. But I'm not really familiar now with the current state of affairs of them. But proper bits of history with the gold rush period of gold in America, of course. So really, really cool. And then we just move on. I think there's one or two items left on the last page. Just a few more sovereigns. So there we go. That is the rundown of the entirety of Coins of the Realm auction coming up for this week. If you want to go bid, there are links in the description box below. Go and register ahead of time to save any issues of registration if you've never registered with them before. Otherwise, that's it from me. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Let me know down in the comments what coins you want to bid on, or if you're not bidding, at least let me know what coins you would like to buy having seen this auction. Thank you all. We'll see you on the next one. As always, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.